Welcome back to another episode. Today's episode, we're going to keep with the theme of winter cycling. I am learning so much and I am doing so much tweaking to my setup right now, and I just want to go over my new purchases and using my old shoes and the hack that I used today in 30-degree weather to keep my little toes cold. Oh, I'm sorry. Back that up. The little hack that I used to get my cold toes warm. Let's jump right into it. This, after doing a little bit of research and trying to minimize the amount of layers that I have to use, the research led to a snowboarding helmet. And this is the Giro 9, and there are two versions of this helmet. This one has the MIPS technology, and the reason why I went with this because I'm riding with this on the street, and I want to get as much protection as possible. And let me go over the key features of this helmet that really attracted me to it. The biggest attraction was after researching back and forth for different helmets, the venting system on this one seemed to function the best as far as them opening all the vents and closing them all at the same time, that sort of thing. There's a lot of helmets that had issues. This one cost me right around $100, and that was because of the MIPS technology. There is a version without it, and it's about $20 or $30 cheaper. If you are just I won't even go into which one do I think you should get. That's your personal preference. I wanted the multi-directional impact for my cranium. That's why I went with this. Biggest impression when I first got this helmet, the box that it came in, got it from Amazon. The box that I got it in, very huge, right? So I'm expecting this helmet to kind of weigh me down. When I picked it up, I was like, whoa, but I was expecting, whoa, now this is riding. But what I got was this, super light, and it only makes my head look a little bit bigger. It's very comfortable. Really love the ear. I love the ear covering muff type things, and I rode with this. It was about 35 degrees today, and yes, I still needed a balaclava, or actually I didn't use that today. I just used my neck buff, and I kind of pulled it up around my face. These were adequate for my ears for this go around. It was really nice. I really liked the helmet. So far, so good. One complaint: it made my head. It made my head smell like butt after I started sweating because of the new stuff there. It just didn't smell very pleasant. That's about all there. One of the next things that I purchased for this riding season was this NBIKE riding gloves. Also, another purchase from Amazon. It has gel padded palm supports. It's very grippy fingers here. I don't know how long that's going to last, but for now, it has some nice grip with the fingers. This is supposed to have the smartphone touch technology, and I did use that. So that really does work with the fingertips there. It has reflective material throughout the hand. Everything that you see silver here is all reflective. So I paid about $21 for these gloves. I have Amazon Prime, so that's free shipping. And I don't think this shipped directly from their warehouse though, because I wasn't charged tax. And that's usually anything that comes from their warehouse, they're charged tax. So I paid exactly $21 for these gloves. This is the 2X. They fit me really nice, nice everywhere, and strap up pretty good. I like them. I like them. Bye bye. Next up is my hack. These are my Shimano Mi 3s. I bought these for the summer, these for my clipless pedals. And I needed to figure out, so at this time, really spending out a lot of money, and I really couldn't afford a decent pair of riding boots, so I had to figure out a trick. And the trick that I came up with was using some of this insulative material. This is reflected. You can find this at your hardware store. This is usually used for insulating walls, mostly garage doors, that sort of thing, and among other things. And it's just a reflective material that has bubble wrap in the center of them that keeps the heat. I forget what the exact R value to this is, but how I use it is I cut a small strip off, a thin strip off. I took the inner sole out of the shoe. I cut a thin strip out that lines all the way around. Then I stuck the insole back in, and the insole is actually holding a strip of reflected around the toe of the shoe. After I put my foot into the shoe, I slide this down on top of my foot. So it's actually enclosing it's enclosing my foot like this. Let me tell you, I rode about a week ago without anything in there, just my regular socks. It was some thicker winter sock type, some regular socks. And after about 45 minutes, maybe an hour, I could start to feel the cold start to creep in. I was out there for 2 hours today with this setup, and my toes were toasty warm. This has a vent up top. I can actually feel a breeze kind of circulating through there. So my feet did not get sweaty. But that could have been the luck of the draw. I'm not 100% sure how good this setup is going to work so far, but this is a neat little hack that I used in 35-degree weather, and my feet were great for 2 hours. Thank you for joining me on this episode. Like, subscribe, comment below on what you guys did when you were starting out and you didn't have all of the money, or you just didn't have the knowledge to keep your feet warm, or what did you do to keep your feet warm? Let's get the discussion started. You know, I always love to go have the back and forth and let the community talk about what's going on in their lives and how they made it there. Let me know what your hacks are, hat-wise, helmet-wise, feet, all that good stuff. Let's talk about it. See you next time.